Hey you guys, this is Katrina here with Spoken Interiors, and today we're going to be talking about hardware trends, a follow-up from last week, but we're going to be talking about wood this week. Last week it was all about the metals. This week let's talk about wood. And so I personally like wood. I'm a traditionalist. I like classic looks. I like looks that can withstand the test of time. So let's talk about wood. And so the first thing I want you to consider with the wood is you can go oversized. I personally love an oversized rod. But if you're considering it, one of the options that you're going to have with your designer is a smooth rod versus a reeded rod. And your reeded rod is really going to be a fad. It's going to go in and out, in and out. So I would skip on the scalloped rod and I would do a smooth rod, and then if you wanted the texture of a scallop, I would do a scalloped ring on top of that smooth rod. So that's really gonna make your wood rod withstand and have longevity as trends come and go. So that's the smooth rod tip. Your next tip is I would consider with your finishes, usually with your finishes in times past, you always wanted your hardware to kind of match your floor, match your cabinetry. But with today, they have these finishes that you can put on your wood and make it a little bit like metal. So with these new finishes that look like metal, you can get the best of both worlds. So you will have a wood rod, but it will have a metal finish on it. So from when you hang your rod and it's up in the air, you really don't know if you have a wood rod or a metal rod. So that's just something that's really playful. You can get a lot more finishes versus your standard finishes that match your wood floors. With these, you can kind of customize and make it your own, okay? So that's tip number 2. And lastly, I want you to think about your brackets that you're hanging your wood rods on. Your traditional bracket is out. That's out the window. You want to consider your European brackets now. To me, they just look better, right? I just think it's a sexier look. So you want to consider your European brackets with that. And those are 3 trends that you can do to your wood rod that's never going to go out of style. 3 things you can do to kind of upgrade the look to your already existing wood rod or your new wood rod that you're picking. So if you have any comments, any questions, put them in the comments below. But while you're there, like, subscribe, and then share with a friend who may be having some issues with their wood rod. Until next time, this is Katrina with Spoken Interiors. Create the home you love, but love the home you create, okay?